Hi, I'm dgerard, and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. Today, vibe code marketing is yet again a pack of lies. Never believe the hype. Here's an awesome tweet from Michael Truell, the CEO of Cursor, your handy dev environment to spend more money than you thought possible on chatbots. Quote, "We built a browser with GPT 5.2 in Cursor. It ran uninterrupted for 1 week. It's 3 million plus lines of code across thousands of files. The rendering engine is from scratch in Rust with HTML parsing, CSS cascade, layout, text shaping, paint, and a custom JavaScript virtual machine. It kind of works. It still has issues and is, of course, very far from WebKit/Chromium parity, but we were astonished that simple websites render quickly and largely correctly." Unquote. Isn't that an amazing achievement? 3 million lines is a large application, and Cursor built it completely autonomously, they say. This is Cursor using a framework with multiple coding agents running together. Imagine a slightly saner version of Steve Yeggie's Gastown. The author, Wilson Lin from Cursor, says, quote, "The agents ran for close to a week, writing over 1 million lines of code across 1,000 files." Unquote. The Vibecode blogs and some excessively gullible tech press went nuts for this. So there's only a few minor problems with that Cursor announcement tweet. Every claim in it is a straight-up lie. Cursor made one mistake. They put the code up where other developers could see it, and the hype failed to check out. The dependencies include HTML5 which is a component of the experimental Servo web browser, CSS parser, another component of Servo, and a JavaScript interpreter that was already coded beforehand by Wilson Lin and included in the project by hand, and not written from scratch by AI agents at all, and a pile of other parts that were absolutely not written from scratch either. It's not clear how much of all this is used, and where the code doesn't include other people's projects as dependencies. There's a lot of what looks like it was copied from existing code. Original theft. Do not steal. None of this is from scratch. It's putting together existing parts like Lego. The code for Cursor's browser as supplied also didn't compile. When someone finally got it to work, it did indeed have rendering issues, the same rendering issues Servo has, because Servo's not finished yet. But Servo is entirely in Rust, so that's where GPT went looking for some Rust browser code it could use. Servo maintainer Gregory Terzian was not very impressed. Quote, "The actual code is worse. I can only describe it as a tangle of spaghetti. As a browser agent, I can't make much if anything out of it. In comparison, when I look at code in Ladybird, a project I am not involved in, I can instantly find my way around the code because I know the web specs." Unquote. So what Lin and Cursor achieved was they showed an AI agent can generate millions of lines of code that it's lifted from other projects and that don't compile, let alone work. Cursor's fake browser is a marketing fraud to sell you vibe coding. This is absolutely standard. The guys selling you this trash will assure you it's the best thing they've ever seen for coding. They will tell you impossible things that do not check out when you spend a minute looking into them. Then the AI bros will yell at you. The Vibe Bros evidence for the power of vibe coding is, I feel faster. They obscure the bit where it doesn't work. They'll make a big headline claim, then they'll try to walk it back when they get caught. The target audience is CEOs who don't realize that these people are, to a man, brazen liars And, of course, venture capitalists who want some hype to sell. Never believe the hype. Always demand numbers on how effective vibe coding is. They all turn tail when you ask for checkable numbers. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. It's Pledge Week here at Pivot, and we need your support to get Pivot to AI coming out daily as it is. In particular, I'd like 6 more $5 patrons today. If you think that might be you, please do hit the link in the show notes. If you don't have money, that's fine. Just tell one other person about Pivot to AI and today's episode. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.